Good evening. Welcome to Back to School Night 2020. My name is David Miller, and I'll be teaching your son or daughter geometry honors this year. To begin with, I'd like to give you a little bit about my background. Right after high school, I enlisted in the Navy for 6 years and was trained as a sonar technician. I was stationed 3 years on a guided missile cruiser and got to see much of the Western Pacific. After I got out of the Navy, I continued my work in electronics, and I worked at a company that made industrial X-ray equipment. While I was there, I was on a team that developed a full body scanner that uses X-rays. Our future customers for this body scanner were airports, where you may have seen these security systems, as well as prisons. I got to travel much of the world related to sales and service of this equipment. On nights and weekends, I'm a volunteer firefighter in Watchung, and it's a very rewarding hobby. I've been on the department 15 years now. So why geometry? Besides it being a required part of the curriculum, a graduation requirement, it really fills the void between algebra and algebra 2. In algebra, you learn ways to manipulate variables, and in geometry, we really put those skills to work in solving much more complicated problems that deal with everyday shapes that you see in normal life. Since your son or daughter is taking honors this year, I highly recommend investing in a graphing calculator. This is a TI 84. They're about $110. Now, they're not cheap, but I really recommend them getting a calculator before they need it in Algebra 2. This is real overkill for any math that we'll do in geometry, but this is a very complicated calculator, and have them learn the calculator before they need it. I'm also an SAT, ACT tutor, and much of the math sections on the SAT really reward you for good calculator use. So although there is a free app for the Chromebooks that your kids can use in school, if they have a handheld model, this is permitted on the SAT. Chances are, if they're in honors as a 9th or 10th grader, they're probably on the college track, and I highly recommend these. These are about $110, $120. I realize these are not cheap, but it's a worthwhile investment in your son or daughter's future. Our classroom routine has been kind of turned on its head since we went to virtual learning. There's going to be a combination of videos to watch online and a short period where we meet every day where I can answer the questions. I really need you to encourage them to participate as much as possible. If you have any questions, please communicate with me via email. I check my email very regularly, and I hope to have a good year with you and your kids. Thank you very much.